Cop ends his career in one night.
Are you willing to provide a breath sample?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You said yeah?
It's on your camera, sir.
Just making sure I heard you correctly. Yes or no?
Your microphone here has heard me correctly.
So we're going to play difficult.
It was another shift for Florida State Trooper Jordan Capella
Bro,
on
what's up with the
Sunday.
suspension on that truck?
It was another
The hell?
shift for Florida State Trooper Jordan Capella on Sunday, November 27th, 2022, where all was quiet in the Palm Coast community.
Jordan, don't tell me you let yourself get played out of position on a nice quiet night in the Palm Coast community.
That is, until something unexpected turned his seemingly normal night into one that he won't ever forget. In this never-before-seen footage, while stopped at the Wawa gas station around 2:30 in the morning.
There's an ongoing theme here in the videos that we watched tonight. The ongoing theme is that everybody gets drunk and goes to Wawa.
He found that an unidentified man had parked his vehicle over the line of a handicapped spot.
Oh, man.
Right in front of the convenience store. But that wasn't the only infraction, as the truck failed to possess a handicap plaque that allows for such parking. He quickly makes his way over to the scene, where he sees an officer standing next to our suspect. This is Austin Tuning, and as we will come to find out, he is no stranger to the law, but maybe not in the way you might think.
Come stand over here for me. Come stand over here for me. No, come stand over here for me.
Austin wishes for the dash cam of the trooper's car to be turned off. However, this request is quickly denied. He knows exactly what's about to happen.
He just walked the line. He just walked the line from where he was to where he was headed. Perfectly, I might add.
This request is quickly denied. He knows exactly what's about to happen, and video evidence or not, there's no stopping the inevitable consequences.
Do you have diabetes or epilepsy?
No, sir.
Any injuries that prevent you from performing?
No, sir. I had a knee surgery on my right knee
How long ago?
about 15 years ago.
Do
He's like, I don't care about that old washed up knee that you got 16 years ago.
any issues walking, talking?
Yes, sir. I take blood pressure medication and antidepressant medication.
No defective walking, talking,
Yes, sir.
listening, learning new things.
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to perform these exercises?
Whatever you want me to do, sir.
You've been in my shoes numerous times.
Backflip.
Whatever
So
you need
stop
me
playing the charade and answer the question.
There's
Wait, so I guess these guys know each other. This guy was probably used to be an officer or something. You've been in my shoes numerous times, right?
Shoes numerous times.
whatever
So
you need
stop
me
playing the charade and answer the question.
There's no charade, sir. I'm providing you an answer. Whatever you need me to comply with whatever orders you are providing me with, I gladly perform.
Your sobriety exercises are voluntary.
According to your driver's license, it's not voluntary. So I'm asking you whatever you need to perform, I'll gladly.
A field test is only mandatory if the suspect is on some sort of driving restriction. In fact, you can, and attorneys recommend that anyone suspected of DUI decline to take a field sobriety test.
Put your feet together, hands down by your
Yes, sir.
side. Face me. We're not going to walk the line yet.
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your side.
Yes, sir.
You want any contact?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Follow the pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your body. Don't move your
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your
These cops will put the pen behind the back of your head and shit. Follow this pen.
side. You have any questions?
No, sir.
Ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
In a shocking revelation, it's no stranger that the authorities are dealing with, but rather another officer of the law. Austin, who had at one time won the Officer of the Year award in
Officer of the Year 2019. All you gotta do is park in handicap spots over the line.
2019,
Without a
was
placard.
now on the opposite side of the law. Now Austin finds himself in a sticky predicament where he will be asked to perform a series of sobriety tests. But as we continue, another bombshell will soon be exposed.
How long have you been working with someone with
The last 2 months, sir.
How long have you been a cop?
12 years, sir.
And what do you do with people who are impaired?
I have called
Kill
them
them.
a ride. And I have done a DUI investigation, sir.
Although it is hard to hear, Austin pleads with the
So he told the officer that I've done the nicest thing that you could do in a situation like this. Something that you should do for me. Just call me a ride. Somebody come pick me up. Get me out of here. I've done that.
trooper to allow him a phone call. But once again, his request is denied.
Put your knees behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI. Relax.
Did he lose his job?
Relax your arms. Chewy, relax your arms. In my car, on my spotlight, there's an extra set of handcuffs.
Yeah, you're going to need
Relax your arms.
the back on that
It
dude.
seems that Austin has gone into a state of shock and is restrained with 2 pairs of handcuffs. This is likely because of his size.
Here's what that officer with the badge don't understand about the officer with the belly. That attitude of parking in that handicap spot without a placard and over the line and being intoxicated and standing there, all of that comes from the position that they play as police officers, from the power play that they get as police officers. That type of behavior is brought on by who they are as men.
2 linked pairs of handcuffs are often used so as not to cause someone a shoulder injury.
Sure.
You won't provide a breath sample? No. I'm going to read you implied consent, but you know what using a breath sample is.
Austin has searched for any dangerous objects that may be in his possession and is quickly placed into the car. Next, the officer and trooper search Austin's truck. However, it's unclear if anything of suspicion was found. As Austin waits in the police vehicle, there's something he wishes to get off his chest.
Dumbass Austin.
And as he's familiar with the video cameras placed throughout the car, they seem to be his intended audience. His bizarre statement will leave you baffled at just how complicated this situation really is.
This is in retaliation to me allegedly trying to talk to.
Now, I was going to say when they're standing in front of the Wawa, does him and this other officer have beef? Was the other guy salty he didn't win Officer of the Year 2019? You know what I'm saying? Now he's saying this is retaliation for him allegedly trying to talk
To Jordan Capella's girlfriend.
Aha! What did it say on Damien DMX? Could have swore it was over, ho. Most times it's true. So he was talking to Jordan Capella's girlfriend, which is not true. I would have copped to it right there. I'd have been like, he's locking me up because I smashed his
Yes.
girl.
This is in retaliation to me allegedly trying to talk to Jordan Capella's girlfriend, which is not true. And by talk to, I mean engage in some sort of relationship status with, which is not true. I know that this is recorded, and I just want the video to reflect that.
It seems that a more personal issue is at the forefront of Austin's mind, one that he believes to be the key reason for his detainment.
Jordan, where your girl at?
Austin seems to think that because he had previously spoken to another officer's girlfriend, he's now being taken into custody.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything
mom.
online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch.
Just checking on you physically. You doing?
Girlfriend, he's now being taken into custody.
Just checking on you physically. You doing okay? Are you all right? Chewy.
Chewy, you gonna nickname me now, punk?
I'm gonna ask you again when we get there. Are you gonna provide a breath sample? Yes or no?
You have to read implied consent
Okay.
after a 20-minute observation period.
I understand how to do my job, Chewy.
I'm not saying you don't know how to do your job, sir. Are you a certified drug recognition expert?
Oh yeah. Are you?
All right, guys, pay attention to this cop, man. Y'all gotta use that one next time you get popped off. Are you a drug regulation or
Are
whatever the hell
you
you
a
just said?
certified drug
regulations
recognition
expert.
expert?
Oh yeah. Are you?
No, sir.
How is that relevant?
Just a simple question, sir.
Are you a breath test operator?
Yes, sir, I am.
You are?
Yes, sir.
I gotcha. He's sober enough to get you on that one. Are you a breath? That's
Oh yeah.
funny.
Are you?
No, sir, I am.
How is that relevant?
Just a simple question, sir.
Are you a breath test operator?
I
Yes,
am.
sir, I am.
You are?
Yes, sir. My certification's expired over a year, but I have taken a course for it.
Being a breath test operator, Austin understands the proceedings of a DUI investigation, but is still reluctant to give his compliance. This is likely because he's trying to buy himself some time. The longer he can delay the breath test, the longer his body has to process any alcohol in his system. However, he likely also knows that even if he tests below the maximum blood alcohol level, he may still be charged, tried, and convicted of impaired driving.
See, he wasted his straight walk the first time he walked over.
This is in recognition that alcohol and drugs impair each person differently, and simply blowing a number while evidence isn't absolutely conclusive. Still, what Austin says next only seems to dig himself into a deeper hole.
Are you certain this is not a retaliation to me talking to allegedly Dummy, which is your girlfriend, allegedly?
It's irrelevant.
I just want to make sure that the previous...
Jordan been waiting for this opportunity to catch Buddy over the line at the handicap spot at a Wawa since he talked to his
The
girl.
message you sent me was that if I had any further communication with your ex, or the message you sent me
There's
was
threats?
I just want to make sure that the previous message you sent me was that if I had any further communication with your ex or whatever circumstances with your girlfriend, that you would pull me up, because I haven't, and I blocked you and your girlfriend or whatever significant other you wish to call herself on any social media that I have.
That is irrelevant.
No, I understand that, sir, but I just want to make sure that it...
I don't believe it's irrelevant. I believe Jordan is there on. He was the lucky guy tonight. He caught the golden goose.
Facilitated that. That's what you forwarded to me on previous social media things.
Yeah. That issue person, this issue site,
Okay.
He wasn't lying about it though. He could have been just making it. Oh, I talked to dude's ex-girlfriend and he's mad at me. No, it happened. You hear Jordan's old soft, sorry ass talking right there. That was personal.
It's kind of hard to dictate for you.
say what?
This
Not
apparently
dictate, differentiate.
isn't the only incident when the two have met under similar circumstances.
I've told you this before, have
Yes, sir, and I wasn't impaired at that time.
no, you cannot let you go, did I not?
It's because I wasn't impaired. There was no reason to conduct a further investigation.
I would have told him that if you pulled me over before and you didn't lock me up, that's just as irrelevant as me talking about you telling me, hey, don't talk to my girl no more. I'm going to fuck you up. So if you let me go, what you mentioning for? It don't matter.
Before, have
Yes, sir, and I wasn't impaired at that time.
no, you cannot let you go, did I not?
It's because I wasn't impaired. There was no reason to conduct a further investigation. Probably for improper speed, sir.
Right.
45. I was probably going, what? Do you have it documented on your,
Don't recall the speed.
Okay.
I've been you before.
Yes, sir. And we had a personal
issue.
and we had a personal conversation at that traffic stop, did we not, sir?
Yep, and I told you were free to go.
Yes, sir. And that wasn't a personal traffic stop, that was just a traffic stop, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
When I'm on duty, nothing with you is personal.
Yes, sir.
When you're off duty, I'm waiting by your house, waiting for you to come home late at night. When you're not on duty, I'm just following you around, waiting to see if you walk into a bar, come out 4 hours later, jump in your truck and go park over the line in a handicap spot at the Wawas. Why? Because I loved her. She was my girl. Bunch of suckers.
Doubt that.
That makes for you don't make DUI.
Suspected DUI.
Well, that's going to be your charge.
Yeah,
1830.
what's your suspicion of DUI?
I'm asking you if you're willing to provide a breath.
I am inquiring if you're reading me in flight set.
I'll read you a flight.
Thank you, sir.
Trooper Capella goes on to state that if Austin declines to take the test, his driver's license will be suspended for 1 year on a first-time refusal and 18 months if his driving privileges had been previously revoked. In addition, his refusal can be used as admissible evidence during a criminal proceeding, should there be one. Finally, Austin agrees, but not without picking one more argument.
Are you willing to provide a breath sample?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You said yeah?
It's on your camera, sir.
Yes or no?
Bruh, he said it twice, though.
Just making sure I heard you correctly. Yes or no?
Your microphone here has heard me correctly.
Outside of the vehicle, there are engines running for these machines.
Yes, sir, but there is a microphone that is positioned right here next to the prison department.
Enough with this stuff, bro. Yes or no?
Your patrol vehicle that is equipped with audio and video has heard me say what I needed to say, sir.
Okay.
So we're gonna play difficult.
He answered you twice. He said yes, sir, to you twice, bro.
I'm not playing difficult with you, sir.
You're not?
No, sir.
So you can't just answer a simple question
I
that I'm clarifying?
answered your question twice already.
Facts.
No, you didn't.
Yes, sir.
First time you
That's some crazy shit, boy. People be lying and don't have no clue they be
said
lying.
no.
Okay.
I got here.
Correct.
Yes, I did.
Are you conducting your 20-minute observation period of me, sir?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not in direct observation.
All right. Are you relaying any of your observation to any other person?
No, we're going to do our observation period when we get inside. I'm going to deactivate my audio and video camera so I can play back the tape of you answering my question.
Yes, sir. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
That Sunday morning, Austin was let go from his position with the Holly Hill Police Department, where he'd been working on a probationary period for the last 2 months. In addition, he was charged with driving under the influence.
You're not the police no more, buddy boy. Now you go smash Jordan's girl. Now's the time.